Okay, champion, give me 1 second. I'll be right with you. Stay tuned.
Cut off
The toxic people. Yes, champion. Cut off the toxic people. People that serve you no positive purpose in your life. You got to cut them off. The reason why I'm saying this is because you do not want to continuously be around people that bring you down and how to deal with them. So let me make sure you understand what a narcissist is again. These people take self-centered to the extreme. These people, like, that is a big no, champion. I'm going to tell you why. We may think that we have high self-worth, high self-esteem, and we have the perfect body, but sometimes in the inside of us, champion, we are always seeking and chasing someone else's approval to validate us. I'm going to tell you that you do not need to live that way, nor do you need, if you want to get some stuff done, you got to get up off your butt and do it. For an example, if you're saying that I really, really want to change, change is good if you want it to be. If you want to learn how to let go, you can't keep going through the same habits. And the reason why we have a problem with change is because we have a problem with commitment. Hey champions out there, this is Adya-Shere, and I'm here today with love, passion, and all that goodness that I bring to you every week, giving you advice and tips on how to overcome the many obstacles that we face in our daily lives, such as relationships, how the relationship that we're having with ourselves, the relationship we're having with other people. Soon enough, next week, I am going to be giving more tips, more on career focus and, not settling for a lot of different things. So I want to make sure that I am catering to everyone because you guys know me, I am a transformational coach. I focus on business coaching, consulting, you name it. I am definitely one of those coaches that like to get in the thick of it. I don't like the surface area. I like to get deep down in it, so then that way I can help you. And whatever it is that I say, I just hope that it resonates with you today. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some information and tips on one thing that I want to address is stop disrespecting yourself. This is for my guys. This is for my women and my ladies out there. This message is for whoever it resonates with today. I want to be clear when I'm talking to you guys, because one thing I will definitely say is that what I do with coaching is not based on gender. It's for whoever that needs the help. That's what my goal is. If it helps you, then I feel good that I am giving you some type of information that's going to help you. So today, champion, we're going to be talking about the disrespect that we bring up on ourselves, and I want to address that in an authentic way. And you guys know me, when I'm doing my recording, even just before then, I was just like, you know what, let me just talk about that. What I speak from is from the heart. It's not even prescripted. It's not written out. It's something that I want to make sure that I share with you guys authentically. I like to make sure that I'm bringing the real, the genuine, the authenticity to you guys, so you guys can know that I'm being me, based on the experiences that I have gone through and the things that I have witnessed and how I've overcome it. And now my life now is great and being a coach, and you can get there too. So let's talk about this now, is the disrespect. Not so much is that other people are disrespecting you. Let's focus on how we are disrespecting ourselves. Key things to look into play with this. We need to figure out why we are disrespecting ourselves first and foremost. We need to get to the bottom of it, champion. Why we are doing this to ourselves. So one thing I will definitely say is that one reason why you could be disrespecting yourself is that you are trying to please everyone. If you were like me, I used to be like this for years, and I had to come out of that, and it took me a lot of work to get there. A people pleaser. If you are a people pleaser, the one that always try to do everything for other people and put yourself in the back, let me tell you something right now, champion. If you keep doing that, you're going to have, everybody's going to continuously disrespect you, and you're going to disrespect yourself. Why? It's because you don't know how to enforce boundaries. Yes, champion. You do not know how to enforce boundaries. There is a clear difference between people saying how to set boundaries and how to enforce them. If we are in this world to where we're saying, I would never do that, I would never let her do this to me, or she'll never do this to me, or whatever it is that we say, that becomes empty words if we don't know how to enforce them. If you know deep down that you will not tolerate someone that curses you out, you will not tolerate someone that says anything to you with no filter, you will not tolerate someone just coming into your house without knocking, you will not tolerate people just running over you, being a doormat. If you know that you cannot deal with these things but you still allow it, champion, you are allowing this disrespect. And of course, these people could very well be disrespecting you, but you are disrespecting yourself because you do not know how to enforce the boundary. So these boundaries that you want to enforce are just in your head. You already know that this is something that you're not happy with, you're not comfortable with, but you're still allowing it. Is because you're having a difficult time enforcing the boundary. And when these people are doing this, you're in your feelings because they have done X, Y, and Z to you, because you know that you do not like it, it's uncomfortable for you, but you're having a hard time enforcing the boundary. This is one reason why you are disrespecting yourself, is because you don't know how to enforce it. One thing I will tell you, champion, is how to enforce a boundary so you can stop disrespecting yourself is the old saying, say what you mean and mean what you say. Champion, this means you got to get out of that comfort zone. I don't care if you are scared, I don't care if you're sad, you're hurt, whatever that emotion is. Whatever that emotion is an uncomfortable feeling for you already. But if you allow that emotion to overcome you, you will continuously allow and accept everything that come your way. You have to still, regardless of what that emotion is, you have to do it. You have to do it for you, even if you do it with your eyes closed. Even when I mean about your eyes closed and your knees are shaking and you're trembling, you have all these different emotions that's arising, coming to the surface. You got to still do that, champion. And that's one thing I want to make sure that I make clear to you, because most of the time we don't do things out of fear. And this fear could be because of what we're feeling on the inside, because we are afraid of what other people may think of us if we don't do it. That's the reason why people stay in so many detrimental situations, is because there's that fear, that underlying fear that's there, that's preventing one from actually doing the things that they need to do. I said yes, need to do for you. When you do this, and you can truly say that you are a champion. I understand when there's fear, when there's that sadness, when there's that pain, when there's that anger, all these underlying things that you're feeling, you may very well be a victim of being disrespected. And ultimately, you come to disrespect yourself is because you are allowing so many different things. Look around you. Take a look around you. Look at your environment. If you're able to look at the next person and say like, ooh, I wouldn't take that if I was you. Or, ooh, I wouldn't do that. If you're that type of person that automatically are intuitive of saying what you wouldn't do if you were that person, naturally you already have that instinct. But most of the time that I have seen, most people say that but don't actually practice what they preach. This is very difficult. I get it. I was there. I was always that person that was like, like witnessing something but still struggling with a lot of things inwardly with me. And one was that I was allowing so many people to disrespect me, cross my boundaries, and I disrespected myself is because I allowed those things to happen. I always tell you, champion, you have a choice. You have a choice. And whether that person is there for you or whether that thing is there for you or not, it's totally up to you to allow it. I'm going to tell you this right now, champion. Get away from that situation and start respecting yourself, giving yourself what you need so you don't continuously be a doormat. You don't continuously be a people pleaser. If you are a person that continuously cares about another person's perception all the time, what about your perception? What about the things that you believe? If you're continuously grayed out about what you believe and always worrying about what the next person says, then champion, you could very well be a victim of a person that's disrespectful. Sorry, I have to get something to drink. So yes, champion, those are the things that I want to make sure I share out with you. Another thing I want to say about disrespect is, when you disrespect yourself, is look at who you are. Are you judging other people? Or are you giving your honest opinions? And it's okay to give your opinions, and I will tell you that it's totally okay to give your opinion. But if you are always that person that's always wanting attention from someone, and that could very well be, and let me make myself clear, I don't mean that, you know, you dress up and, you know, you look nice. Of course you want to be presentable for yourself and for, you know, in the public as well. But what I mean about the attention is that you are attention seeker, is because you're always trying to do something for someone else to notice you. Notice yourself. And honestly, these things that we do, being a people pleaser, being a codependent, always trying to gain attention, we will fall for anything, because when we get that feeling, when we get that, we'll continuously try to keep doing it. So then we can feel gratified for, you know, because of some other external factor. One thing I will always say, and I continuously preach, guys, is that the outside supply that you're trying to get is really what you're trying to get from yourself. That's why when you are a people pleaser, a codependent, a person that's a doormat, or a person that likes to get attention from other outside factors, that is an underlying issue of saying that this is something that you need for you, but you need you to do it for you. And that's one of the reasons why we come to disrespect ourselves and we settle for everything. Do not settle for anything less than what you are worth. You are worth way more than what you settle for. You're worth way more than what that woman did to you. You're worth way more than what that man did to you, champion. You're worth way more than the job that you are currently unhappy with. You are worth way more than you know. And that's one thing I want to share with you. Don't disrespect yourself by settling for anything. There's that old saying, if you accept something, you fall. I can't remember the word. You always accept something, you fall less from it. The point is that when you accept things that you know that are not good for you, and you accept things that you know that your heart is telling you that this is a no-no for you, and you still allow those things to happen, check yourself. Check yourself. Gain your respect from you. Set those boundaries, and I guarantee you people will start respecting you. One thing I will say before we leave, and I tell my clients this all the time, no one will ever take you serious until you take yourself serious. This is Adya-Shere coming back again with love, because I love you guys so much. And I want you to dig deep inside your own heart and find out the things that your body and your mind and your being is screaming for you to give it. And I want you to give that to yourself today. If you have any questions for me, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. You give this video a thumbs up and you share this with someone. Yes, even if you're looking at this video and you know someone that is in this predicament, share this video with them. You guys know I offer coaching sessions, private coaching sessions, and group coaching sessions. If you want just one session with me, I would love to hear from you, because I want to make sure I hear you out. Don't be afraid to talk to me. I'm a human being just like you. I just have some tips that I want to make sure that I share and get out to the world, specifically for the champions out there that are overcoming the everyday struggle in life. This is Adya-Shere. You guys take care.